traders, how are you? Well, today I'm just gonna go in and do some live trading so you can see how I trade. And basically, I'm gonna be sharing my charts. So you should be seeing on the screen right now. Let me just confirm that. Okay, yeah. Yes, you are seeing my charts. All right. So as usual, I only trade Euro USD for my scalping. And when I look at the 1 hour chart, it looks like the Euro USD has been rolling down, for most of the day. Actually, for the last what? For the last 4 hours, it came up. Well, last 4 hours it's been up and down, but in general, from yesterday, it's been going down. Okay, so 4 hours ago it was at the lowest, and now it rallied up again. Okay, so the last 2 3 hours it was up, and now it came down, and so in the last 1 hour it's been trying to go up and probably push its way down. So the general trend is actually down, and even this trade here, rather the movement here, is just retracing its movements. All right, so I'll go to a lower time frame as always, and see what will be my entry. Now today I want to use the 5 minutes instead of the my usual 1 minute. So I'll use the right hand side, which is my 30-minute time frame, to guide me in my trades. So I look at my 30 minutes and I see that in general there is a trend line, not a trend line, but some kind of resistance that I've drawn there on the right hand side. Okay. And I also know the last low that the market had, which was somewhere around here. So when I look at this, I can almost tell that the market is trying to go down, but getting resistance every time it comes to that line. As you can see, even here it came down and then hit some resistance there, and now it's coming down again. But it's also important to note that this was a low and this is a higher low. So we don't know how far down it will go. Okay? But when I go to a lower time frame, this is 30 minutes. When I come to my 5 minute, I can see that now the market is turning. Okay? So every time it tries to go up, I will try and put trades to, to push it downwards, because my goal is to push it downwards. So as always, I try and do what I call a counter trade. So those are my first two test trades. As I put them, I see that actually they are slightly good. The the length of the candle is slightly more than 2 pips, which is a good thing, which means that if I take my trades from the top there, uh, if it comes down, I will have taken my profit. So I've taken like about almost 10 trades already. Now, what am I doing? I'm trying to go, or rather set the pace for the market. Okay, I know that it's going to come down. Why? Because of this. If we can draw a line over there, that way. Okay, so I know that yes, maybe it might still go up a little bit, up to somewhere there, and then come down. All right, but I'm also cognizant of the fact that if this if we draw a trend line from there, it'll come there, and it might form something like a wedge. So I think the market, as you can see, has come up, then come down. Now it's going up to visit that place, and then it'll come down. So actually, ideally, I should be taking some buys, up to somewhere close there. But Let's see, because it's already turning. So as you can see, I'm already uh, doing like what, 2 or 3 pips, but I'm waiting for it to turn completely. So once I've done this, in my mind, I know that the market is already starting to come down. And so I look at the candles that are being displayed. I look at what the market is doing and I make my real-time decisions based on what is happening. So right now, the market is trying to turn. And for me, the turning, it will complete its turn um, if the market comes down and actually breaks this last low here. Then I will say that yes, the market has completely turned. Okay, but right now it's just pushing down, 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 down. It's fine. I don't mind. So ideally, I should be taking more trades if it's coming down. Okay, every time it goes up, I'll be taking some more trades to push it down. All right. And I told you guys that in scalping, you're more or less, especially the lower time frames, you're more or less the pace setter. Right now, if you look at the rest of retail traders, they're probably still buying. Okay, but here I am actually selling. All right. So, and why am I selling? I'm selling because I know the market is going to come down, and from the wicks on the 5, on the 30 minutes, it's very clear that there's pressure for it to come down. So even if the market keeps going up, I will keep selling. Okay. So the only problem with, well, it's not a problem, it's actually a good thing. With the 5 minute trading or scalping, uh, when the markets are slow, because right now they're kind of slow, it's actually 15 GMT, then it looks like forever. The markets take forever to move. And that's why I normally like the 1 minute. But the beauty of the 5 minute is then I can also pause and think. I take time to think, okay, what's the market doing? How should I react to it? What's my next move? So my move here is to actually take all these, take profits and move them down so I can maximize. When the market comes down, I can maximize my take profit. So I'm moving my take profits down to the last low here. Okay. There. So yes, there's still pressure from the buyers, but I know the sellers are on top of it. They're on top of the game. So what I will do, again, to make the video short, not too long, I will pause it and then um, bring you back when something significant is happening. All right, hold on. Okay, we are back. Okay, not a whole lot is happening, but I just wanted to show you the formation of the 3 wicks on top. It means the pressure from the sellers is quite high. Okay, which I believe will push this down to break this low here. So remember, for me, I'm looking for this market to actually, the candles, when they come down up to this point, then I know that the turning has completed, and then I'll continue selling down. As I continue selling down, if it breaks there, then my next level I'll be looking for is somewhere around here. That's when I'll be waiting for the market to pause. But if the pressure is high enough, it might even go lower. But that's the next level I'll be looking at. So again, like I said, I will pause it so that I will show you maybe when it's just breaking. Okay. Because right now I'm already 8 pips, 11 pips. It's already there, it's coming. I hope you can see that right there. Let me use another marker. Okay, so this is where it's all happening. This is where it's all going down right here. Okay, I'm hoping it will break down and come down up to there. Okay, was it magic? No, it was not. I just knew that from the trend line, the market was turning, and so I started taking my sells. Okay, while it was still going up, and others might argue it's counter trading. Well, maybe it is, but again, I have to set the pace. I'm one of the few that is trying to set the market. See, all my profits are taken, as you can see, all of them. So I've just made 55 pips over there. So what do I know now? It has hit my profits. It's still gonna go up. As long as it's going up, I'm gonna push some more. Okay? Why? Because I still believe, for me, that's the magic point. Okay? So I'm still gonna take some more trades. And right here, I've already bagged in 55 pips. So let's see what it does. So as long as it's trying to push up, I'll be taking my sells. Okay, still pushing up there. So I have 10 trades of sells. Okay, let's see what happens. Well, I guess the market didn't hit that, you know, line, the horizontal, um, this line we're seeing here on the 30 minute, on the bigger time frame. It didn't hit it. But remember we said that these things are not exactly lines, they are zones. Okay, so there's a strong zone around that area, and that's why the market is pushing down. Even here, it didn't reach all the way there. Okay, so as long as it's going up, I'm taking sells. And remember, my target is to get to the turning point. And my turning point, by turning point, what I'm saying is the market will have completed the turn if it breaks below this red line that I've put there. Why? Because if you look at this long wick stopped at the body of this candle over here. And the lower part of the candle is what I'm saying, that if the market comes down, if the candles come and close below this, then yes, I think we are now officially on a sell. But until then, anything can happen. You know, this is forex, and the market can do crazy things. Could even decide to turn around and go back. But the general, from all the candles that I'm seeing right now, there's pressure downwards, as you can see, the wicks. Okay? To me, they're telling me that the market is going down. Now, am I 100% sure? No, I'm not. But I have confidence that it will come down. As long as it's going up, I'll keep taking sells. Okay? So the first one came down and took all profit. I think you saw it. So now I'm gonna wait and see how much time. Okay, so far 14 minutes. So I can pause it. I can pause and then wait and show you when it's taken profit. Again, I'm trying to avoid making long videos because otherwise it's hard for people to watch. But as you can see, um, right now we've made 55 pips in a very short time. So I'm going to pause. I think I'll pause the recording. Okay, I decided to open it a little bit so that you can see when it's going to break and take the trades. Nope, not yet. It's right here, and I'm waiting. It's 32 seconds. I'm hoping it can break down to the last low. Okay, this is where the red line is. Let's see. still coming down, but I'm trying to maximize my profit by moving the take profits down. That's my red line. Okay, trying to maximize because it will try to come and revisit the last low. The last low was actually there. It is. It's broken. It's coming down. It's coming down. Okay, and as you can see now, 32 pips. It's coming down. So if it has the momentum, if it has broken down like that, it'll come down up to this point here. And if it might just come and stop there, and maybe turn around, but if it has enough momentum, oh, this is the next candle. That's good. Um, if it breaks through this, then it has confirmed the turning that actually now it's officially on a downtrend. So since I started the trades, which is about how many minutes ago? About 16 minutes ago, we have made 55 pips and there's already 22. So, I mean, I could easily take profit on those, but remember, trading, you set up your rules, the rules that you will abide by. So for me, that's my rule. I will wait until it takes profit, or at least it visits the last low. So it's coming down. On the 30 minutes, it's okay. Okay, but the 5 minutes will confirm for us if that turning has completed. So as you can see here, there's a little wedge or triangle coming down up to there, and then this one right there. So it's breaking down this place here. If this was a higher time frame, we could have set up what I always call a breakout trade. Okay. So, well, it has not closed below it, so it's changing its mind. It's going up. Let's wait and see. We have 3 minutes. Okay, let's see what happens. If it changes its mind and starts going up, then we're going to be in trouble. Okay, but for now, I have confidence that it will close below that point. So it's a waiting game. It's trying to rally back, get some support, and then come down. Okay, so 2 minutes. Okay, the video is almost 18 minutes long, but I want you to see it can also be nerve-wracking when you are waiting or watching the trades. Okay? That's why scalping is not for everybody. If you have the stomach to watch and see, like now it's minus 37, minus 40, and now it's even going, it's running away. Okay, yet we had said it's going to come down, but we still have 1 minute and 40 seconds. So my goal is to make the video not too long. So I will try and see if I can pause it. On the 30 minute, it seems like it's rolling up to touch. Oh, it has actually touched that resistance line. Okay, it seems like it. But on the 5 minute, let us see what it does. We still have 1 minute for that candle. It's still forming. Remember, that is the lowest, well, so far. And it's trying to form a high and then a closing price. So we have 1 minute to go. All right. If it closes higher than the last one here, then that is not good. The last high it had, okay, on it's rolling down, then it's not good. But for now, we are still okay. So 30 more seconds to go, and we are minus 85 pips. It's going down. So I will pause the video again in an effort not to make it too long, and then I will turn it on again. Quick update. Uh, the market did go back, rather the candles did go back and touch the resistance that we had drawn down, this one down here on the 30-minute. And as you can see on the 5-minute, okay, it did go back and actually touched it and then now came down. So the pips were a bit crazy. It went to minus 120, but again, I had the confidence that it was going to come down. So I'm just waiting for it to come down and close these trades over here. Okay, so again, I'll pause it and get back to you when it's done. Okay, I thought this might be an interesting point to be at. We still have 1 minute into this candle, but it's already come back down and it's just about to, come back to this zone over here. So I was hoping that in this last 1 minute, it will actually come down and take the profit, and so that you can get to see how that all happens. But let's see. So we have 40 seconds to go. So I think the volatility is getting a little low, but we're still optimistic that it will come down and take this profit down here. So we just have to wait. So Forex is all about patience. Patience, 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 especially once you know what the market is trying to do. Okay. So there's not anything I can do to try and push it to hurry up. Okay, now it's coming down. Coming down. Okay, it's closed. That candle in the middle of my trades. And I'm hoping the last one, the next one that is trying to start right now, maybe the one that will push us down to our profit. Okay, so let's wait and see. It's right there, but it's gonna come down. So I normally call this a trade setup. Okay, whereas maybe I should have taken profit there and taken this second ride up as a second setup. I guess I didn't take profit, and that sometimes happens. I could have taken those 23 pips when I had them, and I would have been closed by now. Okay, but I chose to let it, take another ride higher, so that it comes down again. So in the normal, when you're thinking very fast on your feet, you could have taken those 23 pips, and then when it takes another leg high, then you take, as it's going up, you start doing the sells again. So I could have had, let's see, from there, that's 2 pips. Okay, I could have had another set of 2 pips from there till kind of halfway, and then from there another till down there. Okay, so maybe another set of 20, 20, 40 more pips, or even more. Okay, but now unfortunately we have to go through this little pain. On the 30-minute, still not clear what it's doing, but the blue candle means that actually it has, or it is turning. But to me, like I said, it has to close below that yellow candle there, where on the right hand side, okay, all right, I'm gonna pause it so that I'll just share with you the results.